Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to The Long Dark. Now last episode, we went up to Paradise Meadows Farm, and we had a difficult episode, I felt. We were presented with some tough choices, we were presented with some rather unpleasant things, and still I have to ask myself the question, have I now become the monster I sought to destroy? I don't know. But, it's now done. We have made our decision. And, you know, the creature that we did seek to destroy, he did try to... He tried his best to kill the one, you know... Well, I was going to say the one we love. It's our wife, it's our friend. But, you know, she's our estranged wife. But there's definitely something there. There's definitely affection. And also... we now know that Grey Mother is safe, right? Nobody is going to recover and come and harm Grey Mother, so I do kind of feel like we did the right thing. Even though I'm still unsure, I sort of think that we did the right thing. It's much easier wandering around this house when you can actually see what you're doing, isn't it? Much, much easier. We've been sleeping in this bed. That's Grey Mother there, isn't it? I think that might be Grey Mother, but yeah, we've been sleeping in this bed. Apparently, we've been sleeping in Grey Mother's bed. And then along the hall over here, this must be her daughter's room. Pearl, was it? I think so. Open trunk. We have the key. Unlock. Oops. Need to press and hold again. Don't just unlock. There. We have a mountaineer at 5 kilos. Worn climbing socks, expedition quality wool socks, and we have Lily's map. A map that shows Lily's climbing route leading out of the Milton area. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty useful. I'm not sure I like the 5 kilos of rope, though. That's a fair old weight, that is. That is going to weigh us down a lot. Right, well, we'll have a look around here. Let's just look through... the rest of the house there's nothing else here. That's got to be Grey Mother. That's got to be Lily. And that's got to be the father. Whoever he is. He's not mentioned. Nobody mentions him. Something must have happened to him many years ago. We'll leave the toilet. It's not something we're too worried about. And we're also going to extinguish the flame. Plunged back into blackness. Right, now, we've got a whole load of... we got the fresh deer hide, we've got a fresh wolf pelt nearly cured there. The deer hide, I don't think that's going to be cured before we leave. We've got gut there, we've got more gut. That's about it. I thought we had a rabbit skin here somewhere, but apparently we don't. Maybe I already picked that one up. I don't know. Over in this way, in the cabinet, we got various supplies that we might want to use. We're going to have to decide what we want to take with us and what we want to leave behind. So we'll take all of that cloth a minute, transfer all, and we'll take the leather, transfer all like that. Then we want to fuel, we'll take the fuel and the spare hatchet. Plus we got a mountain of food. Small, simple tools. Snare, that might be useful. All of that food right there. I'm already weighed down. So the reason that I'm doing this is because right now, actually before we do that, let's speak to Grey Mother again. Can I speak to you? Alright, click. Space finished. Right. Okay, so there's nothing happening there. It's the middle of the night at the moment. I'm not that tired, so we're gonna do some work. We're going to make sure that we work on our clothing and everything here. So I've got these... now, that is 39%, 0.4 and 0.4. Those are 0.3 and 0.3, and they're 29%. So I think these two are actually the same kind of quality. This one here is 46. I think these are better. Although they are heavier. At 2 kilos instead of 1 kilo, there's a lot of extra weight. But, you know, with a wolf attack, it could make quite a difference. So let's repair these. We get, how much do we have? 27.5% repair. Let's go for it. We'll do this. We'll keep repairing these boots until we've got them fully back up to working order. And that is repair amount 26%. That will repair them completely now. fully repaired boots, and we can see what they're like. See whether they're actually worth using. That is 1.5 and 1. They get 10% there. There's 20% on the waterproofness. That's 30, and that's 30. So these here are actually the same as these. It's Mackenzie's boots. I know that we... Whether I should just repair... I think I'll just go with these. Rather than trying to... How much do we get if we... 27.5. We'd have to do 3 repairs on those. Minimum. Well, I think. Would we? It's going to be about half. I don't think we're going to be able to repair that all the way to full. Alright, let's repair these then, and then we can compare them properly. Because, I mean, I don't think these are the ones that we want. Repair that one there. Now, last time I think I was able to use a bit of the odd number on the repair kit. So this 20 says 67% on there now. Repair again. Oh no, the sewing kit is now destroyed. But we got 2 more sewing kits, so that's okay. That matters not to us. Repair you. So you are new. It's 94%. That's close enough. Right. You are 0.9. So it's going to be 1 degree, 1 degree, 5. It's -3 on the sprinting. That's -7. It's 2 kilos. So they're not as waterproof. They're not as good there. 1 is the same on there. 1.5 is actually warmer. So we're going to go with these. Right. We get better protection against wolf attack. Which means that these right here, I'm now going to harvest them. I know I've just spent all that time busy repairing them. Now I'm destroying them. They're gone. And Mackenzie's boots as well. They're gone. Don't repair. We're going to harvest those. Another hour and a half. And that's going to give us a pile of leather. I don't know if we're going to want this pile of leather or not. We could end up wanting to take that with us. That's 95%. That's 98. We're not going to do anything else. 96. We'll leave those. 98. We'll leave those. 77 right there. And that one there is 96. Now these are worse, but already those mountaineering socks are an improvement. So that's almost completely repaired. These here are damaged, so we'll swap them over with those. I'll do it like that. You right here, I'm going to harvest those. I'm not going to repair you at all. I'm going to harvest that for a piece of cloth. Then I'm going to repair those socks. The mountaineering socks that we got from Lily's crate there. So we want worn climbing socks. There. 68%. It's a 32% repair amount. Go for it. Yes. With that sewing kit. That's absolutely perfect. There we go. So now you are fully repaired. You're 1 degree there and 0.5 degrees on there. And then this one over here is 0.5 and 0. So the wool socks are utterly useless, pretty much. Whereas these are good. There, I just want to take those off a minute, because I want to see... Take off. I want to see which socks we're wearing on the top. Those I'm wearing underneath. So I actually want to take those off, like that. And then I want to put... In this one here, I want to wear those. This one here, I want to wear those over the top. Because I think that's a better way of doing it. Climbing socks, I want those over the outside. And then... So that's 11 and 3 on there. Take off. Take off. Let's see what it's like when we do them this way round. That's 11 and 2. Yes, right. So it does matter which way round you put them. Take those off. Take them off. And then we want to put... See, if I put those on there, that's 11 and 3, and these are on the inside. Yes, so that's the inside layer, and that's the outside layer there. Goes that way around, although it doesn't seem to do it like that. Maybe the inside layer is the one that's nearest the character. Yes, the inside layer is the side that's nearest the character. That's easy enough. Okay. Put those new combat boots back on, so we're now 13 and 3. That's looking pretty good. And now we want to go to you. So that is 1 degree there, and you are 1.4 and 0.5. So that's got the windproof. So I want those there, Mackenzie's pants. They're pretty poor, actually. I want those on the inside, and then I want these here on the outside. That's going to increase the windproof bonus. Very nicely. So this here is 0.5 windproof, That one is 1 degree windproof. So I think we've got these the right way round. Take those two off. 14 and 4 at the moment. And then put them on, and that's 15 and 4. So take it off. Let's swap these over. Is it going to make a difference, I think, when we're out? So 15 and 4. 0.5 and 1. And then this is 1 degree and 0.5. So we're actually warmth bonus, but we lose a bit of the windproof bonus by having the thin wool sweater on the outside. I think we want these the other way round. I think we want to put the Mackenzie sweater on the outside, and we want to put this one on the inside. So the windproof thing, where the windproof appears to only affect the outside layer, and then the warmth you get from both of them. So like this one here, this is windproof of 2, and that one is windproof of only 1. So I want to take that one off, and take that one off, and then I want to put in this slot right here. Actually, that one I want to put Mackenzie's Parker there, because that's 1.1. Actually, that's only 58%. I need to repair this one first. Let's go for a full repair job on that, 91%. I nearly didn't notice that. So if we repair this one, I'm also getting quite thirsty, so I'll have to watch that as well. That's 91%. Back out of here altogether a second, and I want to go for... Well, we could do with a bit of food as well. We'll drink up some of these sodas, because these do weigh us down, and it's good food and drink value that we can take. The condensed milk, what's that? That's 83%. Let's go with you. 70, 63, we'll have that Stacy soda right there. Right, that's looking a lot better. Now we can go back into here. So, Mackenzie's 1.8 on that one, and this is 1.9. They're actually fairly similar. The ragged ski jacket, that one we'll strip. We'll harvest that one for 2 pieces of cloth. Take that one apart completely. Takes a little bit. And so, yeah, these two appear to be about the same. That's 1.8 actions here. I'm going to repair that one fully now, because it's 10% off. This is kind of worth repairing, I think. It's a sewing kit I'm mostly concerned with keeping. And that is 2. That is 2 degrees on both of them, and so is that one. So, for this one, it actually doesn't really matter, I don't think. You got 3% outer layer. Well, it says right there, inner layer. Outer... Oh, no. Oh, I see. Right, that's the inner layer. So you got 30% waterproof. 3 minus 4, 1.25. They're both exactly the same. These coats are both identical. Right, fine. Take off. We'll put you on there, and we'll wear you on there, and then we'll wear you on the inside like that. Okay? Happy? So that one's all good to go. That one's on 99, that one's on 98, that one's on 94. As long as they're above 95-ish. Well, apart from that one, that's 90. Yeah, that's fine. And then you right there, you're 67, so that's 0.7 degrees on the windproof. So is that... Now, I've been calling this a toque, but I've been told that in Canada it's pronounced more like a toque. You pronounce it toque. I think that's the Canadian accent more than actually it's a toque, isn't it? But I've always... I've been pronouncing it toque, but I've been told, because I'm in Canada, I ought to pronounce it toque, because that is how you pronounce it. So I will try to remember to pronounce it toque rather than toque. Repair 33% on this one right here. This is a hood anyway, so this particular one doesn't really matter. And we've got 1 degree there and 1.5. And you are there. Now that one's actually the outer layer, isn't it? So 17 and 5. Take that one off, I've just lost 2 degrees. Take that one off, and I've lost 1 on each. So then we swap them over. I put that one on there, and I put that one there. It goes underneath, and 17 and 5. So they're both the same. They don't seem to have changed at all. I got no accessories that I can put on. Right. That's our first bit. We're getting ready for this expedition. There isn't anything, I think, that we can speak to Old Mother about. We've got a fresh wolf pelt there that we'll be able to take with us if we want to. We're getting tired. The fridge in here, this is her food. We can't take it with us. Oh, I can now. No. I can't take that with me. But I can look in here. And there's a whole load of stuff in here. I got wood. I've got flare shells. I definitely want to take those. Take all of them. Jerry, I got a load of coal. 2.7 kilos of coal. Bedroll. I definitely need a bedroll. Fuel. Look at all this. And the accelerant. That makes
Something's gotta go.
such a difference. And then that is so good. We got the... Yeah. I've got loads and loads of stuff that I can take with me. And I'm not good. See, at the moment, I'm carting around 41 kilos. 41 kilos of stuff is what I'm humping about at the minute. So, I've got a little bit of fuel right there. I got 9 of those. We've got loads of matches. So, first up, let's get rid of those 12 matches there. Transfer all. 23 matches there. And those, so that's 0.19. Alright, get rid of those matches as well. Transfer all. We knock those down a bit. And then I've got several bundles of cash here. I'll keep the bundles of cash. Those can stay. We will also keep the accelerant. That's going to make a big difference. Well, actually, if I've got the cattail heads, that's 7 cattail heads. 0.15, that makes 0.2. 0.2 versus 0.3. So, yeah, it's exactly the same weight as what the cattail heads are. So, let's get rid of the bundles of cash a minute. 1, 2, and 3. Right, so those are gone. Then we've got, I've got these, let's get rid of the kilo of sticks. The reclaimed wood. I ought to carry some sticks, at least. I ought to carry some. I'm going to carry 4 sticks. Transfer. 0.6 kilos and 0.75 there. I got 2.7 kilos of coal. I got 3 kilos of coal. I can't carry 3 kilos of coal. Don't judge me. Stop judging me. I can't help it. I need it. That is the best quality antiseptic that we can take with us. I don't think I'm going to want too many emergency stims, so we'll leave one of those behind. The water purification tablets, we'll leave those behind. I've never had a use for them yet. I mean, maybe I should take some, but I don't think I need to. Antibiotics. Again, I don't think we've got a small supply here. I mean, really, if anything, we want to make a couple more bandages. And then here in our clothing, we're wearing all of this, so we can't do anything about that. That's all got to stay. Now for the food. Right, what do we got? We got 0.68 litres of water. We haven't got a lot of water. But I want to take all of the food that I've got here. I'm definitely taking all of this. Right? That's all coming with us. Every single bit of food that we got right here. We're taking the whole lot. For better or for worse, we're taking that food with us. Right, I got 1 cooking pot here. Now, this is a bit more of an issue. I've got the jerry can here, and I've got a mountain of fuel in it. That one can stay. If I'm taking the cooking pot, I can leave the recycled can behind. The cooking pot, I think, would be quite a handy thing to take. I've got lantern fuel, and then I've got the jerry can that's got fuel in it. 3.2 litres of fuel in there. 2 hatchets at 1.5 kilos. Am I going to want 2 of them? I don't think I am. I don't think it's necessary to be carrying 2 hatchets around, so we can shed a little bit of weight there. The stones, I don't need to be carrying them. I can grab one up as and when I need it. Let's go down here to the crafting materials. So, yeah, rose hips. Now, reishi mushrooms, I can make myself like an antibiotic type thing, but I don't need to because I've got the other stuff. That's really light. That's not taking up any weight at all. 0.4 kilos on the cured leather, and another kilo of cloth. I'm going to make some bandages. Right. Let's leave that bit a second. We want to go into here. We want to go to crafting in there. Old man's beard wound dressing. I can make the tinder plugs. I can make bandages. I want to make a... Right. Make some bandages. If I make one of these... There's another supply that I've got... That makes 2 bandages, doesn't it? I can't make any rabbit skin mitts. Snare. Nope. Okay, none of those. We go back to inventory right here. So now I'm looking at that. And I got 4 bandages. Right. So we look in the cabinet again. I want to go down to here. Cabinet in here. So I've got 4 bandages. We've got cloth here. If I get rid of 4 pieces, transfer, I'm carrying 0.4 kilos of cloth. And if I get rid of 2 pieces of leather, carrying 0.2 kilos of that, I've still got 41 kilos of junk that I'm carting around. It's this right here, these jerry cans are the big thing. And I do have loads of food, plus I got all this. Right, I don't need that much coal. Let's get rid of half the coal for a start. There, so we've now got 1.5 kilos of coal. And then if I come out of there, I don't know how to top up the lantern. This is the thing, I'm not sure how you... Right, if I place that one down a minute, there, and then I go storm lantern, let me just leave that one a second, and then how do I refuel the lantern? Let me take that one. So if I go here, how do you refuel the lantern? That's kind of what I want to find out now. So that just drops. Do anything else with it? It must be right. Action. Right, refuel there. See, 7.76. Repair, I can't do. I need scrap metal. You're on 67%, so you're fine. Refuel. Pour all of that in there, so that one is fully refueled. That's got a litre in it. Back. Back again. Right, so we've got that one with us. And then I can go in here. No, it's not in there, but I can go to that one. So I want to get rid of the heavier one. And we can carry that, which means these here, these small things of lantern fuel, I get rid of them as well. So I'm down to 35 kilos. That's looking promising. That's looking a lot better. Down to 35 kilos. This one's 1.8. I've got more there. Am I going to want to carry a load of additional fuel? I still got accelerant up here. No, let's not. We don't want to be carting that around. I don't think that's going to be beneficial. We're going to have to pare things down a bit here, aren't we? Now, food. This is more of a difficult decision for me, is deciding what we want to get rid of. So I've got, like, the military grade. We got the MRE right there. I'm going to go now and... Actually, back. Go into there. And go to you. And... Right, hang on. Military grade. Go to that one. And this is the poorest quality item that we've got. So I'm going to eat that now. Eat the whole lot. Go on, stuff it down. Stuff it down like there's no tomorrow. I got 0.1 kilos now, so back. And then open up that cabinet, and then we go into food, and I'll just dump you in over there. So I got that one on there, the military grade. I've got all of this herbal tea, which we know that the herbal tea is useful, but I don't know if I want to be carrying around that much. So I'll leave those 5. And same with the coffee. Right, we know that the coffee is also useful, but it is bits of weight. Then the rest of this, it's not so good. Salty crackers. Those right there, what are they worth? What are their calorific value? I don't have salty crackers on there, so I want to just have a look into here a minute. Salty crackers there. You are 600 It's actually a pretty good meal, that is. 600 calories. That's not bad going. And 0.68 litres of water. But I've got plenty of peaches. Right, I'm 33 kilos. I think we're doing all right. We're going to leave the rest of all the rest of the stuff can stay behind. So I want to put water in there. I'm actually going to go for 2 litres of water in here, and I'm going to cook that. I got 1 hour until that snow has melted, so past that time right there. And past that time until that is done. That's going to put our water down dangerously low. But I'm now going to drink that, And it's going to put our water all the way back up to maximum, like that. And we could do with getting some rest. So the next thing that we need to do is that we need to go there. Find the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. Now, we already went up there and we had a look at that. That's our next thing. We do want to go one last thing up there. So I'm pretty much ready to go. I am tired. So I don't know whether I should sleep the night first. I'm weighed down at the moment. And it's getting late. So we'll sleep. We will get 10 hours of sleep a minute. We may as well sleep in this bed, because that's what we've been doing. So we're going to go 10 hours right now. It's going to use up some calories, some water. We'll heal up, and then we'll have a bit more water in the middle of the night. And we haven't really done a lot today, have we? We've just kind of been getting ready for our next major journey. Right, there we go. So it is currently the middle of the night. So we're going to have a quick midnight snack. We will... There's 2 liters of water there. We'll use up Stacy's grape soda. And then we will top that up with pure water. Like that. And then we will get some more sleep. So we're actually fully rested. But the advantage of this particular one, rather than the survival, it doesn't let you rest unless you actually need the rest. This one you can rest just to pass the night, which is actually really good. I like that. Morning time! Right. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with the cured wolf pelt that's on the floor, so I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to drink that down. Like that. And then I'm going to have a quick look in here. We are currently lugging around 33 kilos of junk. Although this is all junk that we need. We need all of it. We've got a whole load of flare shells, so we can at least scare the wolfies away. That's what I'm hoping. If we can get out and get the gun out before the wolf attacks us on the porch. Earthquake's decimated this region, apparently. Right, you and you. You are ready. Now, I've seen a wolf out here previously. Not around at the moment. Go up this way. Nothing up there either. Right. Very eerily calm today. Are we going to come back through this town, like, ever again? Because there's several keys that we haven't, you know, like safety deposit boxes, that we haven't yet opened up. Quite a lot of them, actually. Now, just listening. I need to go and we need to leave the pearls on the grave. And then once we've done that, we want to get out of Milton. We're very early in the morning, so we may as well leave today. We got no reason actually to stay behind. There's no reason to stay another night. All that's going to do is use up supplies. So we'll start heading off. We are laden down with just about everything we can carry. This is kind of a good thing. We've got all the food and water that we can carry. We've got supplies for repairing items when we need to. Generally speaking, I think we're going to do all right. So long as we can avoid the wolves. Now, there's a wolf up there directly ahead of me. I can see him stalking along. Not too concerned about that one. I got a trunk right there that I can now force open because we've got a pry bar. Oops. Search. Like that.
This stuff will come in handy.
I don't want that, and I don't want that. It's just going to be weight that I don't need anymore. Right. Carry on up. That wolf right there. If I go over this side, can I avoid that wolf? Or is he going to come after me anyway? He may decide to come over after me anyway. Probably not going to make a big difference. Let's force this one open and search inside the trunk as well. There's nothing in there. Right. Yeah, you can see where the wolf has been. Been up there, but he's not coming after us. He's not interested in us at the moment. So we've managed to avoid attracting his attention. That's good. We've got 12 flare shells, which is pretty good. So we ought to be able to fend off 12 wolf attacks. But I'd rather not. I don't want to be constantly fending off wolf attacks. I'd rather that the wolf just left us alone. Ooh. I don't need the food. I don't need it. Do not be stupid.
That'll come in handy.
I'll take the flare. Right, don't be stupid. Don't do anything daft. We don't want to be going after the wolves. Now, which one is it that we want? Brian Smith? Or is it one in the church? Might be inside the church for this one. Or is it over this side? Tyler Clark. Oh. Well, I don't hear anything. Might be inside. Sometimes the people are buried inside the church. Is there anything in here? St. Christopher's Church. Cardboard box there. That's not beneficial to us. We've got the campfire that is now burned out. There's nothing actually here that is of any use. Right, well, let's put you away a minute. And that water bottle. I'm just going to drink the water out of that bottle a minute. Drank 0.6 litres. Okay, so where is it? One last thing. There. Grandmother's one final request. Press J for more info. Visit Lily's grave marker. Well, where is it? I need to be able to find the grave marker. It's got to be here somewhere. Maintain tools before they break. Using tools lowers their condition. Although, I did find out that apparently the... that's Ryan Smith. That's not Lilly. I did find out that the pry bar in the story mode only loses condition when you are... when you use it to fend off a wolf attack. It doesn't actually lose condition the rest of the time. Which seems very strange to me. It really does. Right, there's nothing there. That's Tyler Clark. Is there an item I'm supposed to bring out for this? Hang on. How am I supposed to do this? Press J right there. Paradise Lost. Retrieve the climbing gear from Lily's trunk. Prepare to fly. Main side quest. Basics of survival. Snare a rabbit. Find and harvest a medicinal flora native. Reishi tea. Rose hip. Learn how to mend and maintain clothing. Well, I've done that. Extra supplies. Add extra food. So what happens if you do the side quest? Add extra fuel, add extra food. One last thing. Visit. Right, how do I mark that as the quest that I'm doing? Open deposit box number 20 and number 7. Right, one last thing. That's what I'm trying to do. See map. There. Right. That's not... It's still not actually putting it on there. I needed to... If I got the... Hang on. If I even got the pearls... Shit, it'd be under there, wouldn't it? No. Do I need to have them with me? I didn't think I needed to. Did it say? It just said... Not that one. Side quest, right there. One last thing. Visit Lily's grave marker. Okay? Right there. Visit Lily's grave marker. See the map. Right. Press J for more info. That's not more info. Right, this is not more info. This is... There. Examine. Grandmother's pearls. Back. Right. Check each of the grave markers, maybe. I'm clicking on them. Clicking on these grave markers. Navigation. No. Weapons, food, light source, drink, first aid, campcraft, journal. I've got that. One last thing. I'm trying to. But I really don't get... I'm definitely doing something wrong, but where is her grave marker? It's got to be here somewhere. I've searched everything down that side. It's not going to be out the front, is it? Right. I went and looked it up, and I suppose it would have been fairly obvious to many of you. But I did go and have to... I did have to go and look this one up. Go to the church... And according to the people of the church, according to the people of different places, it's opposite. I told you the graveyards often have extensions, didn't I? And this is where the extension to the graveyard is, up here. Opposite the church. I missed this bit completely. Emily Camp, 1963 to 1981, dearly loved. She died the year I was born. Look at that. Right, and Liam Coates. That is, and then you've got... Lilith Barker. You've got Jessica Roy over here, 1985. And Lilith Barker. Place pearls. There. Got to get close enough, and then you can do it. Right. Place the pearls down for Lilith Barker. That's the one that we want. Right there. Okay. 1985. Achievement unlocked. Losing a child is like... I don't know what the rest of it, but... we've done it. We've actually managed to get out here, and we've done that one. There's a wolf that's stalking us down there, so we're going to go this way. And we're going to quietly make our retreat. We're going to go and see Grey Mother on our way out. We do have the optional extra of leaving Grey Mother a load of extra fuel. So, as we've left a load of fuel... What we might do is put that all into the trunk there for her, which may be beneficial to her. Probably far more so than it will be to us. There's another piece of fuel up there. This will all help. It said they also want us to leave some food. Now, we have tons and tons of food. We've got masses of food, haven't we? So we may... I don't know if we've got 20,000 calories to leave behind for her. And if we do, we could also leave that behind as well. There is a side quest of opening up the remaining lockboxes in the bank. However, I suspect that those keys are actually locked in the trunks of cars and things like that. So we're not going to be able to get them. One thing that we will do before we leave town is we will attempt to bust them down using the pry bar. If we can get into them with the pry bar, then ideal. We'll be able to find out what's in there. But I don't think it's really going to make much difference to it. So we want to have a look in here a minute. And I want to take everything that is fuel related. So we've got a book there. I got 4 more books there. Then we've got a load of cedar firewood. We've got 5 coal. We've got some more firewood. We've got 11 of those. Good gravy. I got loads of the stuff here. This is how much I hoard things up, right? I really do hoard stuff well, any game that I play. This is why I always prefer games that give you unlimited carrying space. Unlimited carrying space is so much better than limited carrying space. So we've got all of this. What was that side quest that we had? If we have a look, side quests over here. So one last thing. Return to Grey Mother. We'll do that in a sec. Up to 36. Right, well, we got 16.34
Not gonna
in
be
there.
able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, probably not. But what we're going to do is we're going to... That was my stomach. That was not a wolf. That was my stomach. Fear not. We're going to go to here. We're going to put the books in. Transfer all. And we're going to go to the cedar firewood. We're going to put 5 of those in. I'm going to put the fir firewood in. I got 14 of those. I'm going to put all of them in. Transfer the whole lot. Those I'm going to put 3 in. And I'm going to keep 5 of them for us. That's 24 kilos there. And then the coal, I'm going to put 5 of them in. Transfer. That makes 26 kilos. Is that enough? What does the quest ask us to do? Side quests, basics of survival. No, extra supplies. 36 of... Okay, we've done that. We've got that bit, so we just want to put calories in the fridge. That's all we need to do is put calories in the fridge, and it's another 10,000 calories that we've got to put in there. Have we got enough food to be able to do this? Curious now to find out if we do have enough. There's some. I'll put in some of the poor quality stuff. These peaches are really heavy, so we could dump a load of the peaches in. These crackers are like super salty, so we could put them in. How are we doing now? Let's have a look. We go to that one. Side quest. Extra supplies. 11. Wow. Okay. What happens if we get the quest done? What bonuses are we going to get if we do it? I've got... I mean, yeah, if you have a look in here, I do have some supplies, but I don't want to give her all of my supplies. Okay, I think putting the food in the freezer was a bit of a mistake, because I've got 7,000 calories on me at the moment. And in order to be able to complete that side quest for her, I need to be able to put in another 8,500 calories into the fridge, which means I got to go out and I've got to hunt a few creatures down in order to be able to do it. So yeah, that may have been a bit of a mistake. But, I mean, we have lightened our load a bit, if nothing else. And, I don't know whether to do that now. Anyway, let's speak to Grey Mother a second.
I found Lilly, your daughter. She has her pearls now.
They were the last gift I gave her on her 16th birthday. She wanted to leave Milton, to be free. She had grown up here in the mountains, a climber. She wanted to leave, to summit all the tallest peaks on Great Bear. I was afraid to let her go. We fought bitterly. And she left. She died out there in the mountains, in the wilderness.
Losing a child is...
It's like losing your own life. You have a kind heart, Mackenzie. But it's a heavy one. Go. Find your friend. Use Lily's climbing gear and her map, and maybe then her death won't feel so empty.
Thank you. I'll come back for you.
You've done a lot for me, Mackenzie. I won't forget about you.
Right. Grey Mother. One final request. We've done that now. That is completed. So we can try that basics of survival right there. Find and harvest some medicinal flora. To make some reishi tea, to make some old man's beard wound dressing, and make rosehip teas. I'm not going to worry about them. Milton safe deposit box. Locate and use the keys. Yeah, we'd have to locate the keys. So, I mean, we did the fuel. That was easy. And I gone and dumped a load of food into the fridge there. But we're going to need a load of extra food in order to be able to do that. And I've already stripped the entire town of food. So the only way that we would be able to do this properly is if we were to kill wolves. Or something else. Kill anything, really. We would need to do some hunting. In order to be able to fill that one up completely, we need to do some hunting. One last thing we're going to do before we leave. We're going to go across the bank. We're going to see if we can force those safety deposit boxes open. Now, there was a deer in the street somewhere. It's not a deer in the street now. Go in here. We'll see if we can force these safe deposit boxes open using the pry bar. If we can't, then we're just going to leave it. And we're going to carry on. Because there is a lot more to do still. I'm told I need to hurry along a bit. And yeah, I probably do. I do tend to dawdle. I get caught up with side quests. Right, that one's empty. Empty. Empty, 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 empty. It's telling me they're all searched. That one's got a stack of papers. Open. Requires the key 13. Right, so I've only got one now that requires a key. These are all empty, right? I can search these. That one's already done. And you are. So which is the one that needs the key? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Sidelines. Deposit box 20 and deposit box 7. Well, 7... Actually, no, 13 is the only one that's now... Okay, I don't really know what's going on with that quest, because it's saying that it's not done. But I've done it. I've already done that one. Oh, no, it's grayed out. So if it's grayed out, it's okay. It's that one there. So really it's just this one here that I'd want to do if I want to do it. And I don't really want to do that one. That's going to take too long to be able to do, because then we'd have to replenish our own supplies. And I don't think that's a good idea. Right, I've already searched everything in here. Let's go. Let's leave the bank, treat broken ribs with painkillers, bandages, and rest. We're going to go back over to Old Mother's house, and we will start from there in our next episode. It's going to be the last one that we're going to do in Old Mother's house. We've been here many times, and this is going to be it. And then we're going to head off into the wild blue yonder. We're going that way. We're going to go climbing, and we're going to go on the next kind of stage of everything. Can I hear a wolf? I'm not sure if I can hear a wolf behind me or not, but just in case. Right, so yes, we've managed to get over there. We have set Lily's thingies down there where they wanted them, where she wanted them, and we are middle of the day. I think we're all right to start now. I think we can start our journey, and we can just get a move on. We've got plenty of food for us. We just don't want to be sharing any with Grey Mother. She's got plenty of supplies. She'll be all right. She'll be fine. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.